Oh no, Bridget. Who's the father? Is it Mark's?
There's at least a 50% chance.
A 50% chance? Did you have a three-way?
I almost started this review with my standard Bridget Jones' Baby is a third installment when I realized, wait, this is not really an installment. Unlike Dan Brown from my previous review of Inferno, go check it out, Helen Fielding never wrote such a thing as Bridget Jones' Baby. She's among co-writers of the script, but I'm sure she would have never come up with such a mundane name for a book. Actually, first thing that crossed my mind hearing about this film was Seed of Chucky.
You've been very naughty, Miss Kettlewell.
You know that film? You know that silly horror about ugly-looking doll killing everything around and then it gets married in the second sequel and then somehow they get children in third? No, don't be mean, that has nothing to do with the way Renee Zellweger looks after her cosmetic surgeries. Welcome back, Renee. We really missed you. Anyway, script written by Helen Fielding, Dan Mazer and surprise surprise, Emma Thompson. Woman actually sat down and wrote her own role. What else is she supposed to do? Forget about pretty forgettable plot about 43 years old Bridget Jones trying to figure out which of the two rich and handsome men is father of her baby. You don't want to know. There are things about this script I really appreciated though. First, it brings back to life genre we all believed is long dead. Yes, romantic comedy is officially back. Second, it has a middle-aged woman for a main protagonist. And three, it actually makes one of these very unromantic times where Tinder, polyamorous and open relationships became new normal. It's a lovely script, but only sporadically funny. Director of the first and by far the best film, Sharon Maguire, returned in this one and takes pretty much same approach that made franchise successful in the past. Very simple treatment of the story with colorful characters and some great slapstick moments. Unfortunately, Bridget Jones has lost all of her weight and got a bit older and more sophisticated. It's harder to laugh at the expense of middle-aged women struggling with lack of sex opportunities and unexpected pregnancy. First two-thirds of the film tend to get boring, but hospital scenes at the end make up for it. Performances saw some great comebacks and new faces. I will mention legendary Emma Thompson portraying Dr. Rowling and rising star Kate O'Flynn, who absolutely nailed it as Bridget Jones' crazy new boss. You are probably waiting to hear how good was Renee after her famous 6 years Hollywood hiatus. She did everything the same as old Renee, but less sharp, with less of comedian in her. I'm afraid her new looks is getting too much attention on and off the screen. Together with Patrick Dempsey, Renee was the weakest link of the entire film. Andrew Dunn's lollipop oversaturated cinematography failed to impress. It was way too pleasant with misty candlelight reflections and postcard-like takes.
Fuck off.
Craig Armstrong, composer behind one of the most successful romantic comedy ever, Love Actually squeezed out decent tunes that might bring him some Oscar attention once we add to it completely different kind of score he wrote for this year's Oliver Stone political drama Snowden. Bridget Jones is much better than its title suggests, but it won't help with depression. However, it might be a good setup for late-night cinema cuddles. Romantic comedies were never contenders for our favorite gold statuettes, and this film won't change that.